It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. And it's coming up next.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand setting. AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, looking around and hearing this crowd that's so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Prescott. And a short throw caught by Ferguson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Third and 6. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. Returnable from the 17. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It will set up second down. Play action now. Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man, that's Tolbert. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 15. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The toss here to Zeke. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and short. Prescott. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys 3.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Short kick taken at the 17. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Prescott now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players, each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the It's Elliott. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Third and long. To throw is Dak. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here's Hardy to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. Have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
You just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. Handoff here to Zeke. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Justin Matabike making the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with Elliott. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. Again, here's Zeke. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Prescott. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Millette. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Ravens offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Jackson now. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long for Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, Takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
14, Cowboys 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On the give, here's Henry. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the two goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on second and third down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. To throw is Jackson. Off he goes. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Third and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. On fourth down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throw on the run is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And he will score! Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys! A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a designed run. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
This is why film study is so important, Mike. It feels to me like the defense recognized that formation from during the week in practice. They knew exactly what was coming, and what's a critical play on that 2-point try? Defense is able to get a stop.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. They'll go again here with Henry. And let's give him about 4 on that one. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Jackson on 3rd and 2. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
At the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Cowboys.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Play action now. Prescott under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back within a field goal. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker, because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Pistol give to Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll motion over Flowers. And that's It's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will go all the way. Brandon Cooks, touchdown, Dallas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth-quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth-quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by foul.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his...
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Jack to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Here's first down. Now, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, it's Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Jackson up top again. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. That one downfield for Cooks. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Hardy now with the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Jackson now. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And good work there by the defense. They stop them at the 9 to force 4th down. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
Illegal touching. Offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Cooks going in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Jack. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man.
And it's intercepted! That ought to seal it! It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with a game ball.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.